Are you one of those people who likes to go above and beyond? I sometimes am. Not always, but sometimes. Hi there, I'm Jeff, and this is Plain English on Thursday, July 30th, 2026. This is episode 886, so that means the full episode is at plainenglish.com/886. When you think of the expression above and beyond, you might think about a long hike or climbing a mountain peak. It doesn't mean that at all. We used this expression in an episode about quiet quitting. This was a trend during the pandemic. Employees would do the minimum, or less than the minimum, in their jobs. A lot of them said, "I'm done going above and beyond for this company. I'll just do the least amount of work possible." That's how we used it in a prior episode of Plain English, so now it's time for you to learn how to use above and beyond. Before we start today's story, I'd just like to remind you that the podcast is just one part of how we can help you upgrade your English skills. At plainenglish.com, you can make faster progress with active learning strategies. You can take quizzes, do activities, listen to the fast version of the audio, watch video workshops, practice what you learn, and even join a live call with JR and me. It's all about helping you build your skills to become a better, more confident English speaker. Sound good? Go to plainenglish.com to start your free 14-day trial today. Now, let's jump into today's story. Today's expression is go above and beyond. That was part of Zaid Khan's original TikTok video on quiet quitting. Do you remember what he said? He said that quiet quitting is about quitting the idea of going above and beyond. To go above and beyond means to give extra effort, usually in a way that exceeds what is expected. This is a very common term in human resources. At work, if a manager says that an employee goes above and beyond, that's usually a good thing in the manager's eyes. That usually means the employee has done more than what's in the job description. That the company has a certain set of expectations, and this employee, this person who went above and beyond, exceeded the expectations. The person did more than what was expected or required. Now, the idea of quiet quitting is about not going above and beyond for a job, or at least not always going above and beyond. You can see how this leads to a vicious cycle. If you go above and beyond at work, you'll get recognized and maybe get a nice raise or bonus. But now, what you just did, that's now expected of you. So to go above and beyond again means to do even more. And the cycle repeats itself, and now we have people quietly quitting. However, let's look at it from another perspective. Don't you like it when businesses go above and beyond for you? I have an example. I use a piece of software called ClickUp to manage my work here at Plain English. It really helps me stay organized and prioritize my projects. I'm not even a paying user of ClickUp. I use the free version. but I wrote to customer support with a question about how to use the site, and the support person recorded a screen capture video to answer my question, then sent it to me and made sure I understood what the video was saying, and this all happened within half an hour of me sending my question in. That is going above and beyond. I'm a free user, and within half an hour, I had the attention of someone in customer service who recorded her screen showing me how to do something. This is above and beyond because it's more than my expectations. Look, when you're a free user, you expect to probably get a reply to an email, but at least I expected a 1 or 2 line response and maybe some links to existing support articles. I don't expect a lot of personal attention. Even as a paying user, I don't always expect that. It's nice when it happens, but I never expect anyone in customer service to record their screen and answer my specific question. But they did that at ClickUp. They went above and beyond. They exceeded my expectations. So let me ask you a question. Is it possible for companies to go above and beyond for their clients if all their employees are quietly quitting? How can a company go above and beyond for their customers if all their own workers refuse to go above and beyond for the company? And do you want to live in a world in which nobody goes above and beyond? I don't think I want to live in that world. I know a lot of you go above and beyond. You do at your jobs, for your families, and in English. I think the kind of person who invests in a second language or a third language is the kind of person who goes above and beyond. That's just my experience with this audience. Well, that's all we have for you today. This was episode 886. So the full episode is at plainenglish.com/886. See you Monday for a new story. Listen up. If you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, or Turkish. One of the most frustrating things about listening and reading in a second language is being confused by unfamiliar words or phrases. When you listen to plain English, or when you read the transcript, you probably encounter some words you don't know. When that happens, you have a few options. You can stop the audio, go look up the definition, then return to the episode, find your place, and press play again, but that's exhausting. Or you can just skip it and be confused. That's no fun either. But what if you could see the translation of the word into your language instantly without having to stop the audio, without having to look anything up? Well, you can at plainenglish.com. For each episode, we translate about 100 words and phrases from English to 9 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Turkish. And we highlight those words in blue. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the highlighted word, and you'll see the translation instantly. It works great on mobile too. It really makes listening a lot more satisfying, and it's a great way to expand your vocabulary in English. The best way to see these translations is to sign up for a free 14-day trial at plainenglish.com. During your trial, you can read as many transcripts as you like, all with the translations into your language. So sign up for your free trial today at plainenglish.com.